Welcome back everybody, and welcome to the channel if you are new. Please don't forget to subscribe. It only takes a second, just 1 second, and I won't even fill up your sub box that much, but it makes me feel so really good. Anyway, I was watching the Man of Steel fight scene last night of Zod and Superman, and I thought, wow, that is so cool. How does Zack Snyder direct that? How does that all work? Who thinks of all the different moves, and who does everything? Is it the VFX people? Is it the After Effects people? Whatever. I was like, it would be so cool to like actually do something like that. And I was like, I'm literally not doing anything right now. So wouldn't it be cool if I matched these evenly matched characters? And I said, who would win in a fight? Honestly, if I broke it down, if I thought it out, if I thought down their every move and tactic. And that's what I did. I picked a character from Marvel and DC, honestly, because I thought it would get more views. But it's still a really good match. So I chose Thor and Wonder Woman because of their goddess status and god status of their powers just being so equally matched. Now, I'm going to run down a scenario that I thought out of a scene, and then I'm going to superimpose pictures, and it's going to be pretty cool. Anyway, so let's get started. Before I get into all the editing, whatever, I want to go over the rules. The rules are setting. First of all, the setting is an open gladiator match. I didn't want to do a city, and I didn't want to do anything too complicated for my first run. I just wanted to think of the fighting aspect of it. So it's going to be an open gladiator arena. No rules apply. No, like none of that. No hitting below this place, and no like special powers or abilities or weapons. Just none of that. And then let's pretend somebody has them mind controlled, and their only goal is to kill the other one. And so we don't have them holding back in any way, nothing, just primal fighting instincts. And then let's see what happens. So stripped of all their weapons and abilities and whatever, their strength is pretty equally matched. So it's going to come down to either a weapon or a outsmarting or something like that, because the physical strength is basically on the same level. Okay, for weapons, we have Wonder Woman with her God Killer sword and her lasso of truth. We always see her with a sword and a lasso. We can bet on that, so that's what we are doing. Now with Thor, he has Mjolnir, his hammer, that can summon lightning. That's what he has. So let's get into it. In their holding cells, you see Wonder Woman draw her sword, then you see Thor's hammer shimmer with lightning. The gates open, and Wonder Woman, being a fierce person by nature, comes out of the gate with a giant leap into the middle of the pit. As Thor leaps to meet her, Diana already is descending upon the arena. Right before the two meet, Thor's hammer summons lightning, and when they impact, there is a flash of light. After the smoke clears, Thor lands on his feet, and Wonder Woman lands unsteady on hers, showing that in the bright light, Thor's hammer made contact. She stands to attention, and Thor readjusts Mjolnir. They both charge towards the middle of the arena. Wonder Woman stops and braces for his impact. However, as Thor extends his arm into a punching position, Wonder Woman steps to the side with incredible speed, and with a blink of an eye, she grabs his extended arm and uses his momentum to swing him higher into the sky. But before Thor could leave the atmosphere, Wonder Woman unharnesses her lasso of truth with lightning speed and ropes Thor and slams him into the ground. With Thor still in her lasso, she whips him towards her. She stops his intense ride with a straight fist to the face. Thor sees an opening and kicks Wonder Woman in the knee, forcing Wonder Woman to let go of the lasso, and this allows Thor to land another kick to the stomach, sending Wonder Woman to the edge of the arena. Thor shakes off the lasso and heads over to Wonder Woman, believing he can handle it without the hammer. He walks over to a stumbling Wonder Woman, and as he approaches, Wonder Woman bolts up and engages in hand-to-hand combat with him. Neither of them having their weapons, it comes down to pure speed and precision. Wonder Woman obviously dominant in this category of fighting, but Thor is not a novice when it comes to hand-to-hand. So he lands a punch straight to the jaw. As Wonder Woman lays on the ground, she sees that God Killer's sword is right next to her hand. Thor, looking to land the last punch, cocks back his right arm and starts to throw an earth-shattering punch. But before it lands, Wonder Woman flips right side up and catches his arm by the wrist, and in one fluid motion relieves Thor of his right hand. She proceeds to stand. As Thor has fear in his eyes, he panics and summons his hammer with the remaining hand, not noticing, leaving himself wide open. But before Mjolnir gets to Thor's hand, Wonder Woman takes the hand at the wrist, as that is one of the only few spots on Thor's armor that is open. She cuts off his remaining hand. Mjolnir flies past Thor and crashes into the stadium wall surrounding the gladiator pit. With the last bit of energy he has, Thor tries to kick, but Wonder Woman grabs his leg and throws him to the ground. As he stumbles to push out the ground, Wonder Woman gets behind him. Thor reaches the kneeling position and Wonder Woman sweeps his leg, so he is now on his knees execution style. Wonder Woman grabs Thor's dirty, sweaty hair and makes a clean cut from the right of his neck to the left, decapitating Thor. In the end, Wonder Woman's quicker thinking and hand-to-hand combat skills won her the fight. Wonder Woman also has a more versatile weapon loadout. Thor's hammer is built for more pure strength and bruteness. Wonder Woman has her lasso for obtaining her enemies and subduing them, along with the sword when subduing isn't enough. In a battle of armies, Thor's hammer would cause a whole lot more damage. However, in a 1 versus 1 scenario, it is not as effective.